decided to make a very short video comparing these three bags because sometimes I do think that I tend to buy the same style of bag over and over. At the beginning I felt pretty bad for doing so because it's like you're repeating, you already have this bag in your collection. For me, it's like, you know, when you open up your makeup wardrobe or cupboard and you realize that all the lipsticks you buy are basically the same color. But some could argue that, you know, even though you like the same bag, it is a different bag, and even though you like the same color, there are many shades and different quality. So for some people it is a total different bag even though they're very similar. So I made peace with that thought because I know what I like after buying so many bags, and I realized that I love gray color, but you know, there are many different shades of gray that I like, and those are the bags that I enjoy. I love bags that you can carry on your shoulder, and they need to have a top handle, because I like to carry my bags on my arm, or you know, carrying just on my hand. They're very practical, but sometimes I may need to use the strap to carry on my shoulder, especially if I carry many things inside of them. So I'm sorry, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate because I'm placing my Chanel bag in front of the Hermes Kelly. But the Chanel does not have any stability at all. So basically it can only be standing because the other two bags are behind. But anyway, let me tell you, this is my Chanel. Sorry, I start very bad, as you can see. This is my Hermes Kelly in the size 28. For me, size 28 is the perfect size. I think in my next Hermes Kelly that I get, I will go for a 32, just because you know, I'm tall and I'm big. I think a 32 wouldn't look bad or too big on me. So I think I will go for it. This is in Togo leather. So as you can see, it has a very beautiful grain. Togo leather has some veining. Some people find it beautiful, some others hate it, but it's a natural part of the leather. You know, leather is not perfect. So this is the reason why every piece, every leather is different. I always like my palladium hardware. Sorry, it looks pretty dirty. I didn't make any preparation for this video, as you can see. So I'm just going with the flow. This is a gris moet, so it's a dark gray color. It looks, you know, as most Hermes bags, the color of the leather can change depending on the light. So sometimes it looks more gray, and sometimes it has like a hint of, even I would say like a hint of khaki. I don't know. It's a very special color. And the pipe, because this is a special order bag, the pipe is ethane color, so it's a darker. Ethane is my favorite Hermes color because it's also like a grayish, like a gray taupe, brownish, with a hint of mauve, I would say, color. I don't know, at least to my eyes. This is the bag, and the strap says Hermes Paris, made in France. Yeah, so this is not a review about this bag. It's just I want you to see like a quick comparison against the other bags, because maybe you didn't realize that they're pretty similar. This charm doesn't come with a bag. This is actually the charm that I purchased separately, and it's a beautiful Hermes shopping bag, very nicely made. I don't think it looks great with gray. and probably I will place it with my other Hermes bag. But yeah, I thought it was cute, and yeah, so here it is. Very nice Kelly. I love the Kelly. I think the Kelly is my favorite. I don't know, I love them all. So moving forward, we have the beautiful Chanel Trendy CC. This bag is in size small. They also make it in a bigger size. However, the bigger size tends to be more wider than, you know, this one. So I would say the length, the height is the same or very similar, but it tends to be more like the briefcase, a briefcase look. So it also looks great on me because, as I tell you always in my videos, I'm pretty big and on the curvy side, so it doesn't look bad. But I just think that a smaller size is more convenient because otherwise it would be too heavy. These are Hermes Twillies. The Hermes Twillies are my favorite. So most of my bags have Hermes Twillies on them. And this Trendy CC, actually, it is a seasonal piece. I don't know whether Chanel is gonna make it, you know, permanent. But so far it's a seasonal bag, and for that particular season, it was out with the big quilts. So this is also in color gray, although to be honest, I would describe this particular gray as a grayish. You know, it's like a mixture between beige and gray color. Sometimes it looks more beige, and sometimes it looks more gray. So that's why I describe it as grayish. It's a beautiful bag. This is lambskin, so it is pretty delicate. Also, it's still puffy, but eventually with the time this will lose also its puffiness, so the quills will become more flat. If that is something that bothers you, it's something to take into account for this bag. It has a beautiful Chanel plate. You know, I don't really like big logos, and definitely this bag has a lot of logo on it. I'm okay with the plate because no one can see it actually. And yeah, obviously I bought this bag because I love it. So it doesn't bother me too much. But yeah, this is something that I would not carry to work. I wouldn't carry to you know, formal meeting, just for a special event, or I think it's a very good bag for evening or daytime, because gray is a very neutral color and the size is small enough. So yeah, it's very beautiful, very easy to carry. The point that I was pointing out before, I was discussing before, this is not so stable. So sometimes it's difficult to, you know, to keep it like that. It has 3 pouches. I will make a review about this bag, don't worry. It has a Mona Lisa pocket. Yeah, and yeah, let's see if I can place it. And then next to it we have the beautiful Celine 16 bag. For this bag I made a review, so you can go check it out. I was comparing it with the Hermes Kelly a little bit, but I didn't have the chance to compare both bags side by side, so I wanted to make this short video for you. Actually, let me take the Chanel's Trendy CC away so that I can compare them side by side and you can actually have a look. Sorry, I'm placing them in, on my bed so you can see them. I'm not saying they're 100% the same bag. Obviously, there's nothing like an Hermes Kelly bag. Nothing compares, right? But all I'm saying is, if you love the Hermes Kelly and you cannot afford it, because you don't want to spend so much money. Sometimes people can afford things, but they just choose not to buy them because the price is ridiculous. And to be honest, the price of this bag is ridiculous. And I know that it takes a long time to produce this bag, and that's the reason why I have it, because as I tell you always in my videos, I love the craftsmanship and I love leather. But yeah, the price is plainly ridiculous, even though Chanel these days is getting also pretty ridiculous as well. But anyway, these are luxury items. These are non-essentials. So some people may choose to look for a beautiful bag with a very similar or at least very high quality. I wouldn't even say one is better than the other. Obviously, for some people, they will prefer Hermes because of the fact that the quality of their items is warranted, and you will never see an Hermes bag with a defect or something that is very obvious. They are highly top luxury, so there's no doubt about that. But Celine, I don't know, as I told you before, this bag is very well made. The craftsmanship also is impeccable. So there are two different bags for me, and that's the reason why I have them in my collection. And I love Hermes. I love Chanel. Actually, Chanel is my favorite fashion house, just because I like how creative and how different styles. It is more daring, let's say, than Hermes. But I can see myself, now that I'm getting older, more interested in very classic pieces and pieces that I'm gonna carry for many years. And definitely Hermes is a very nice investment. So obviously with Celine, especially if you don't buy it pre-loved, you're not gonna get your retail price money back because it does not retain value very well. But I got mine pre-loved. It was perfect condition. It's beautiful. I love to carry it as much as I love carrying my Hermes bag. And I'm not a luxury handbag snob. I mean, I tell you, I can buy a Mango and Zara bag just because I love the style, and I'm fine with it. It's not that I need to have only luxury brands in my collection. I love all kinds of fashion houses, and it's just depending on the style and the craftsmanship of the bags. So yeah, that's my short discussion about how similar these bags. For me, the Chanel Trendy CC, it is like a more modern interpretation of the Hermes Kelly by Chanel. And the Celine is still very much classic piece. So I would say that the Chanel is a little bit more young looking, even though the lambskin tends to be more formal. I would say both bags, the three bags, are pretty formal as well. So, well, the Hermes Kelly, actually you can make it a little bit less formal if you want. You can take out the twilly. Definitely it will look more neutral. I need a twilly for my Celine 16 as well. And here you can see, depending, now I think in this light you can see it's more of a beige gray color. It's very beautiful. I really love this bag so much that I have another one coming. I want it in black. And yeah, I think for me, because I think I'm getting bored of the classic style, because I have many in my collection. So this price is much better than the medium classic now these days. So, and the capacity is better. But anyway, I promise I will make a review about the Trendy CC and another review about my Hermes Kelly whenever I have any time. And yeah, so I just, like I said, I just wanted you to have in one video these 3 bags, which are top handles, and their beauty in their own terms, right? The 3 of them are similar but different, and that's the reason why, even though they're in the same color and very similar style, I love to have them in my collection. So I hope this video was helpful to anyone considering any of these pieces. And yeah, just please hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more videos like this, and give me a comment. I'm very happy to reply to the people who are luxury handbag lovers like me, and just to interact with people who like the same things that I like. As I always say, these are non-essentials. There's more to life than just luxury items, for sure. But it's nice to discuss because, I don't know, it's not something that you discuss with your colleagues or with your close friends, because some people are really not into luxury and they don't really care about handbags so much. So yeah, it is nice to interact with people who like the same things as I do. So anyway, I hope you like this video, and see you in my next one. Bye!